also added Bernie Parmalee to coach our running back. So we're excited about the addition of those two, and really, you'll get a chance to meet him as we're going through things this spring. But this today is another example of ways to strengthen our team, and being here at the Combine is a big part of that. So Thomas and I are now going into our 4th year together, so we have a really clear vision of how to feature the guys in the very best way. And so for me, the interview portion is such a big part of this week. He's already, and through the scouting staff, pared a number of the spots down into some of our areas of needs as we're going through it. I'm pretty sure he is going to be addressing you guys later today on some issues regarding free agency or cap, guys to talk about. So I'll let him defer to you, on some of those topics. But I'm more than glad to open it up to you guys regarding the team, the Combine, as we get started here. We're really pumped for this week.
Coach, could you discuss the addition of Coach Knapp and Bernie, and how you plan to work them into the offensive operation, and
sure,
how they can possibly help out Coach Sarkisian too?
Yeah, for sure. These guys are, let's talk with Bernie first. And at that spot, we really love to feature our running backs, not just in the run game, but also in the way that we, in the passing game. And Bernie experience, both playing and coaching at the position, was a real factor for us. We went through a big list of guys to see who would be the best fit for us, and we met with him offensively. Even the defensive guys met with him, the special teams, Keith and the guys met with him. So he's been a terrific fit for us, Led, and we're excited about what he can bring to our offense. He's got great diversity in different styles, and we expect him to have a role on teams as well. That was a big part of his career all the way back. So we're excited to add him. And then as far as Greg Knapp goes, really challenge to find the best fit for us and the best fit for Matt and for Sark, and that kind of unconditional support that all the assistant coaches provide. Greg's got terrific background through the years, both in Houston, where he, in Atlanta, Coach Schaub, and then in Houston there as well, being in Denver and, working with Peyton in that system. So he's got a lot of experience in the system that we run. That came from Houston, some with Gary and Kyle, and then into our system as well. So some of that crossover has been really good for him. I've loved that he's had fresh eyes onto our seasons over the last couple of years. He's gone through all the games, all the tape, and this part of the off season, now is the time that we audit. And what can we change around, whose responsibilities will be different in different parts of the game plan. So we're very excited, Led, to say the least, about adding those two guys to the staff. We've got some really talented guys, and we're going to try and feature them in the very best way for the players.
Power-wise, can you all add some more power to the offense for, the short yardage type situations where you have Poe at times back there, but are there some ways to improve that short yardage attack?
Yes, and we can probably kind of count the 3rd down and 1s, the 4th and 1s, and some of the times even in the low red zone in some areas where you may be, okay, we're going to run it. They know we're going to run it, and we're going to get it anyway. And those kind of moments are important, got to have it plays. So as we go through that, some of it will be scheme-led, and we're for sure, looking to add to the mix on some guys who almost would have a unique role just for that. And we're looking under, every option for that. I can also remember all the way back to Bill Walsh, kind of telling us that story. What role would this player have on your team? He might be a short yardage fullback. He could be in this. So from years ago, from 17, 18 years ago, I remember that message, my first time in the NFL, about the uniqueness a player can have and featuring him in that role. So when you're using the term power, I know where you're coming from to say, is there other guys that we can put in unique spots to make plays? Some teams may say, do you have a speed receiver you can take a shot to? Is there, a pass rusher you can put into a specific spot on 3rd down? Those are all part of our job as coaches, to find those guys and put them in the best spot. So us, man, we love versatility. And if a guy can do more than one job, I think that's a really important quality to have for the team.
Hey, Coach, I know